Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we are going to be checking out episodes 8 to 10 of Little Witch Academia. So let's not waste any time and let's head right on back through the portal to Lunar Nova Academy. Basically how we do these things is we're going to count you down into the first episode of the set and we'll talk our way through that, and when we're done we'll ask you to close the video and load up the next one in the set, so 9 in this case, just while we talk about the previous episode, which is 8 in this case, and then we'll do the same thing for the third and final one in the set. If you need help syncing up our commentary to your copy of the media, which we can't provide for copyright reasons, check the video description, there are syncing instructions there. Otherwise we're going to get right on into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so slight spoiler warning here. I'm going to count you down for a spoiler thing as well. You don't need to click anything here. In 3, 2, 1. It seemed the last episode, or maybe the one before it, pretty much all but confirmed the Ursula is shiny chariot theory. Do you think they should have waited longer to do that, Volk, or do you think it was so obvious that they didn't need to?
I don't know, I feel like with her just happening to have shiny chariots rod, that person being Akko, and then the whole red-haired thing, I think it was going to be obvious from that point onwards, so it kind of makes sense to do it at this point, just because there's no real sense in hiding it anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a little reserved. On the one hand, I think, maybe they could have alluded to it for a little bit longer and maybe strung people along for a little while longer, but at the same time, I feel like there's opportunity as well, because now they have a lot more episodes in order to continue to build upon that with that knowledge in hand.
What if you botched it indeed, Susie? I didn't think we were going to get a Susie episode, honestly. She seemed just like a one-note gimmick sort of character, like, oh, I like to poison people, and so on. But hey, testing on Akko, that's a much more fun way to do this.
She was about to use Akko, but she manned up in the end. She thought, nah, I'm gonna use myself. She still got the fucking funnel in her.
How? Oh my god. If I woke up with like some science apparate in my mouth, the first thing I would be doing is breathing well, I can assure you.
Yeah. I'd probably then be using it as a trumpet just to kind of help sort of deflect the situation a little bit.
Oh lord. Susie and her mushroom addiction. It's sad. Muggles have it. Witches have it. Well, that's one way to get out of geography or humanities, I guess.
As the mushroom pops up. I was half expecting her just to open her eye and just go, ah, my plan worked. Alright, now what the hell did this potion do?
Or she'd be like a vampire or something. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where this storyline is going, but let us enjoy the intro and we will find out ourselves.
I have a theory that she's going to turn into literally Swamp Thing from the DC comics.
You know they're making a new, I want to say like direct-to-DVD film in the style of the DC animated universe.
Ah. Okay, I had not heard of that. I literally just got done watching Reign of the Superman a day or two ago. That was pretty damn good.
I think I've heard about that on the comics and cartoon board on 4chan. What, was it a proper adaptation of a comic storyline or just a new thing?
Yeah, it's a new DC animated film that came out a couple of days ago, and it literally carries on straight from Death of Superman.
Neat.
And kinda follows or focuses on Superboy, Steel, the Eradicator, and Cyborg Superman.
Huh. Okay, I'm not sure why Steel is there, because isn't he a completely separate character?
Well, he is, but he's inspired by Superman right down to having, like, the same emblem on his armor, so it's related.
Okay. I just think of the awful live-action Steel film, so it's kind of hard to separate the two, really.
Yeah, that's true, but enough about that. We're here to talk about Little Witch Academia as the opening finishes. So, Susie has ditched class for the sake of scientific progress, or, I guess, self-enhancement, possibly.
Oh my god. Yeah, surely she'd want to be awake for this magical menagerie of mushrooms.
She has become one with the mushrooms.
She's alive. Akko gave the thumbs up of approval.
Now let me continue shaking her.
I don't think you want to have a teacher find you with, like, magical mushrooms in your room, just saying. That's grounds for expulsion.
And they're in hot water as it is. I wouldn't want to tempt fate further by self-experimentation or unconsented experimentation otherwise.
Look, will you just let Akko go and get a teacher? Otherwise we'll have a wacky hijinks episode. Oh, I guess we already are. Never mind.
Until Luna Nova itself turns into a giant mushroom house.
Oh my god, is this the origin of the Mushroom Kingdom?
Quite possibly. Well, we better look out for any plumbers that appear in this episode.
Uh-huh.
I like how she's sleeping in, like, the typical vampire position as well. Like, she knew exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, better make sure I'm sleeping comfortably.
Sleeping witch sickness. What's the ginger witch called, man? I've honestly forgotten.
I don't know.
I know Akko, I know Susie, I know Ursula, but that's about it.
You mean the one that always has to go fast on a broom?
No, the one right in front of us, mate.
Oh, right, her. That's, Lot. Or Lottie.
There you go.
She's the not Twilight fangirl.
Sacrifice me, coach. I'm ready. Put me in.
Sacrifice me. Everyone knows I'm not worth shit anyway.
Oh, what will we do about the project? Oh god, they're still growing. The longer she sleeps, the bigger they grow. Truly, it's Susie's innermost manifestations of mushroom love that are causing this to happen.
No, deep down she has, like, earphones on and she's listening to System of a Down while all this is going on. Get that moved up, mushroom people!
What song is that? I haven't heard that one before. Nice reuse of animation there, by the way.
Alright, now we're going to stab her with this fondue skewer.
Ravioli, ravioli, take away the mushroomoni. No, that's not a spell? Okay.
Well, I hope these mushrooms are edible, because, I'd hate for these all to go to waste.
What?
That's, very primitive as far as, putting people to sleep is concerned.
Oh, we're having an imagination episode.
Yay! Imagination Mushroom Land!
Why not? Told you it was the Mushroom Kingdom.
Nice of the princess to invite us out for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Gay Luigi. We'll just be taking this sword.
Is this suddenly turning into an isekai anime?
I was going to say, is it suddenly turned into a Ghibli film? Don't do that, Susie, that's mean. See, she's kind of stoic on the outside. On the inside, she's full-on Tumblr fangirl.
Just for mushrooms.
Yes, that's what the wings mean, and the angelic stuff.
Oh, is this going to be the angel just like, you know, you shouldn't kill her like that. You should totally kill her like this. It's much more humane. Yep, called it.
Well, I mean, what else do you think the good and bad sides of an inherently sociopathic person would be?
Deaf to all or deaf to most?
Deaf to some. Deaf to some. Leave the useful ones.
And the mushrooms, of course. They're living creatures too, they count. So you can kill all the humans and just leave the mushrooms intact.
Are mushrooms living things? Do they count as plants?
Well, I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure a fungus is a living thing.
Ah, there's a fungus among us.
Or a fungus among us if you want to go down the Pokemon route.
There you go. They didn't even try with that one.
Not really. I mean, but then again, you don't really have to a lot of the time. Sometimes it just writes itself.
Where we going then? Just tween us off the screen, it's fine.
Alright, fine, I'll let you kill me. Just at least let me see Susie first. Although I have to admit, it's kind of nice that we're finally getting a Susie-focused episode where we've had a lot of time spent with either the trio as a whole, or sort of the gelling/rivalry friendship with Amanda, Jasminka, and Constance.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I'm just, not sure what they're going with here.
Yeah, what was the potion that, because she said it would, like, bring out her innermost magical powers, so did it just manifest in multiplication of what she enjoys?
No, she's channeling her inner Aizawa, clearly.
I am awake. This is similar to a Teen Titans episode where we saw all the innermost emotions of Raven.
I was just about to say, what? Excuse me? That was 5 seconds that I don't think I'll ever understand.
I'll never get back either.
I have been wished every single holiday imaginable. I don't need anyone to wish me a happy anything ever again now.
The wrathful Susie. The patient Susie.
Desire to get plastic surgery just literally has robotic enhancements. Straight up Jedi Susie.
Oh, hell yeah. Dapper Susie is the best Susie.
In before a tidal wave of mushrooms.
Nope, it was
snakes.
You bet on the wrong horse, Volk.
I think I've seen this meme before.
Spit upon everything in the world, that's me.
I'm just picturing the gif of that rainbow alpaca type thing just sort of parading around.
They're poisonous, aren't they? What?
Excuse me?
The Susie who was doing hard time?
She did hard time at a very young age. She was never the same again.
Oh god, it's the court of Seuses.
This is going way further than the Teen Titans episode ever did. Mustache Susie.
Oh god, no! Not the Nightfall Thews!
She's already been sentenced to death.
Cute is not allowed in here.
I'm pretty sure I've seen half of these cosplays from Phoenix Wright at one point.
Yeah.
That's straight up from, Danganronpa. I can't remember the dude's name, but, you'll all know if you're fans of Danganronpa.
She didn't even say anything though. You actually need to charge her or something.
Well, I mean, she does raise a point. She hasn't even said anything yet. You're just getting into the zone. You just go, death, 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 and you get stuck on autopilot.
Oof. I'm not even a Susie. Why are you doing this to me?
Oh god, now we're going like Elder Scrolls now. It's just like, ah, you're awake.
Ah, and here comes Macho Man Randy Savage mod Susie.
Oh boy, this is taking a dark turn all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure I saw this scene in Final Fantasy VII with like all the dudes in their black capes just mindlessly babbling shit about Sephiroth and just dying on a mountain.
And now to put an end to this sick revolution.
I don't think you should be messing with the other ones. You may cause a disturbance.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Apart from Silent Hill, they're doing radishes for the soup later?
Yeah, the pyramid head Susie. Didn't expect that one.
Needlessly muscular Cersei. Protein Cersei.
Susie, mate. Susie.
I've said Susie so many times now, I've caused a tongue-twisting effect.
Oh, jeez.
That axe seems very, very small for what they're trying to accomplish here.
They're all real to me, damn it.
Also, I kind of blame Akko for pronouncing Susie like sushi.
That's her accent, mate. Don't be that guy.
Oh, a stranger from the outside.
Ooh. What are they going to do? They're just going to stand around not fulfilling their function.
They're going free range. The organic lifestyle is all the rage these days.
There you go. Aww.
Look, it's going to be very difficult to explain these mushrooms.
Oh no, it's even happening to me! Poor lot. She just cleans up Akko and Susie's messes.
So, I'm beginning to imagine one of these mushrooms is a cordyceps, and it's just going to take over Lot's mind, and she's just going to go around doing Susie's bidding for the rest of the show.
Oh, and she turns into Parasect then. Fun fact, the Pokemon is actually the mushroom, not the actual thing underneath.
Mm-hmm. Parasect is a tragic Pokemon, to say the least.
Straight out of a Lupin the Third episode, Susie.
Does look like it. She does remind me of that chick that Lupin ended up marrying in that TV com we did.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
drive-in movie? In the one place that's in kind of darkness?
You ever been to a drive-in movie before, Volk?
We don't really have them here in England in general.
No.
But, I have been to America once or twice, but I never got the chance to do it.
Look at this Fleischer Brothers shit. Oh, that's cute.
This is very early Disney / Felix the Cat.
Ah, so this is what she did.
Well, what she wanted to do, but then she hesitated.
Just likes playing pranks and whatnot. It's okay, your friend's just a sociopath. Yeah, okay, yeah, that one was funny.
Yeah, she's taking it a good stride at least.
Huh?
Was this back in the first episode?
Oh wow. Suddenly became super detailed. Even more detailed than the actual episode. Oh, they do care about each other.
Aww. Pointy noses for everyone.
This doesn't change the fact that she tried to poison me while I slept. How can she remember that if she's asleep?
I'm willing to bet she's semi-conscious, or maybe the mushrooms are doing something.
Oh no!
Or it's a vision of the future.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh god, mushrooms everywhere! Billions are dead!
It is definitely a premonition of the future. When mushrooms attack.
And now suddenly it's a 1920s, like, giant attack movie.
Canada! Yeah, she died, that's hilarious. You're the fake! You! Oh no.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Susie, who is actually a mid-level boss.
Alright, now this is straight out of Evangelion. I get the feeling there's a lot of references going on here, and I'm very glad I seem to be picking up on most of them.
Well, we had an Akira one just back there. This is possibly Ghibli, with, like, no face.
Maybe a bit of Ghibli. I still say it's maybe a bit of Evangelion as well.
Oh my god. It's calling the convergence.
It's gonna cause the third impact.
Oh, I see. So, this was a natural process that was meant to happen.
So, did she drink the potion in an attempt to kill off some part of herself, I wonder?
This is a really visually fun episode, I gotta say.
Absolutely.
Well, we've been trying the whole episode. Oh, well, there go the conscious eye.
Well, hope they don't eat the driver. Quick, drive up the wall!
This is just as cool.
Well, at least she's got popcorn.
Yeah. Can't have a chase without popcorn.
Matrix. Do you mind?
Get with this shit.
You're that new guy, right? I heard about you. You're not so tough. Well, then again, if it were me, I'd put myself somewhere like in the upper middle just to mess with people.
Yeah. You want it to be like too obvious where your location is, just in case one of your subconscious Seuses wants to assassinate you.
You can't afford to be ratted out by your own conscience.
It happens, more often than I'd like to admit.
I like how the monster Susie is just going around, not even noticing what's going on. Jesus Christ.
I will literally eat you. Oh, 666, of course.
Yeah, that would be the only other thing that would make sense. And down she goes.
She had a good run.
Turns out the sign is upside down and it's 999.
Wanted to be just the way. Echo kick! Or shove, I guess.
I'm not sure if doors are meant to work that way. I'm pretty sure the hinges would stop her.
Oh, this is what the sword and the shield was for.
Wow, Sleeping Beauty all of a sudden.
Oh my god, it absolutely is.
Dragon Susie.
Sword of good, fly swift and sure, that evil die, and good endure. I think I said good twice there, it's fine.
I just love how she's running away whilst rapidly stabbing someone. I would pay big money for tech like that in Smash Ultimate.
Oh, jeez. Kinda need to wake up now so we can conclude the episode. Imagine if this was like a thing to get Echo to admit her proper friendship feelings.
Just give her a snog. Get it over with.
Not that one, mate.
I'll just lay them all out like this. It'll work.
Forgive me for what I must do. What the fuck, Dragon? The Saiyan audience.
In before she wakes up, just... Yep. Called it.
Oh no, she swallowed it all. Oh.
I hate to think what the side effects of all those potions will be, but if this is the dream world, it may not make any difference.
Was it a dream all along?
But I went for an entire episode to stop this.
There you go.
Just like in the dream.
But why? Why, Echo? First thing in the morning, why? No mushrooms, that's fine. So was all that, like, proper projection, or was it just a dream on Echo's part?
We may never truly know the answer.
Don't play this, I need closure!
I don't think you're gonna get it.
Lordy, 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 lord. Yeah, fuck you, mushroom.
So, we may never know if all the events that transpired were really the dreams of Susie, or if they were the dreams of Akko, or if they were melded in some weird way or another, like they alluded to nearly halfway through the episode.
I suppose in the end it doesn't really matter.
Nah, I mean, it was just meant to be a nice, quirky adventure, I think, and it did it very well. I loved the references, I liked the different art styles they ended up using. It was very good. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that episode.
Now, I was quite hoping this still, in particular, would end up just being Susie surrounded by all those mushrooms from the episode.
Yeah. Now, let's see if any frames actually change here. See a new one to share.
Well, I'm not noticing anything so far, and usually the new ones are at the first half.
No, I'm not sensing any new ones. Yes, I can sense new OP and ED changes.
It's almost as if they're entirely different from the one you remember watching an episode ago.
I want witch high tea.
It does sound pretty bitchin'. Although I want to know what they put in half those things, to be honest with you.
Yeah, muggles probably can't stand them, stomach-wise. Alright, gonna close that down. That was episode 8 of Little Witch Academia. I'm gonna load up episode 9. Any closing comments before we move on, mate?
No, I think just in general, it was a very visually pleasing episode. Just fun to watch. It didn't seem to have any outlying connection with anything we've seen so far. It was just good fun.
Yeah, a very fun episode, that one. So let's move on to episode 9 in 3, 2, 1.
Already starting with Professor McGonagall.
Yeah, Cold Open, I believe this is called. It's when it goes straight into something instead of like starting with the intro.
Yep, just pie, cakes, and parfaits, but I doubt that's going to be all that's going on.
Don't turn into a rabbit. Akko, I'm looking at you.
Don't use any magic. I think that's like the one thing Akko would be fairly decent at.
That's adorable, I guess? Please, headmistress, I'm trying to be professional here. I hired you for your ability to keep students in line, not your fun factor, so...
So what do you reckon happened in that situation? Do you think she forgot to just order another shoe to make the pair? Or do you think she's going to sit in it like Karibo's shoe?
She's small enough to fit inside it. Oh, that's kawaii as fuck, headmistress. An amulet, you say? Ah. Is that lint?
It's lint from the dryer.
It's gonna be the shiny rod, obviously, and magic is gonna occur.
It's either going to be the shiny rod, or it's going to be, like, her favourite trading card.
Actually, yeah, the trading card would probably be better.
Yeah, because it's not directly related to her magicking stuff, it's literally just her prized possession.
So, yep, shiny rod or trading card. But I don't want to give this up.
Yep.
You called it, Walt.
Well, I'm good when it comes to guessing anime tropes and things that go on within the lore.
So, forgive me, but I was, actually just checking to make sure the recording was working. Why are they going on a trip, and what are the amulets for?
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a case of saying, can you live without your worldly possession, or that maybe it has something to do with sacrifice. I do admit I kind of missed it as well, in amongst all the, banter with the boot.
Fair enough, mate.
But it'll probably allude to it a bit more later on the episode, so we'll just have to pay better attention and not be distracted by the old lady in her shoe.
I mean, I feel like that was a bit of misdirection, honestly.
Yeah, maybe it was intentional. Yeah, let's just go with that. It makes us look less idiotic.
Yeah, good job, Studio Trigger. You're marvelous geniuses.
Damn you, always 2 steps ahead.
Oh, kawaii.
So I'm partly wondering if we'll be getting another opening halfway through, because I think this is meant to be 26 episodes.
Yes, I think so.
But I don't know if it was 26 episodes done as one season, or if they split it into 2.
I guess we'll see. I think, roughly around episode 13 is when we'll see for sure if there's a second OP.
Yeah, it'll be in episode 13 or 14, one of the 2.
I feel like we're getting a new JoJo OP soon, because, they fixed up the ED, actually.
Ah, did they? Did they finally put Gangsta's Paradise in there instead?
No, it's still, the horny song, but it's got its proper visuals.
Ah, I see, fair enough. That's probably just as good. We're at your grave. You died 18 years ago.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Don't eat that, it literally has a skull growing on it.
Can't I just, like, give it one lick? No, Susie, we've already been through this in the last episode.
Nice. You defiled a graveyard, good stuff.
That's a curse, or at least a good 5 years bad luck.
No, you just developed gout for a single week.
God, I think that's probably worse than the 5 years bad luck, to be honest with you.
So they're just going to the sea for a trip or whatever. You can't use magic, obviously, in front of the muggles.
And before Professor McGonagall's, like, turned herself into, like, a small speck of dust somewhere, and just like, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Oh no. Are we all gonna die? Did we just die from that?
Yeah, it was a poisonous gas mushroom. And now the mushroom's gone. And now the dead are rising.
Oh, no! Let go of me, please!
Oh god, it's Master Roshi!
Or Pirate Dr. Eggman.
Could be one of the skeletons they found in Thriller Bark in One Piece as well.
I'm gonna need some backstory for you, sir. How is your brain not right away?
Well, it's green. It's probably at least part the way there. Maybe it's ectoplasm kind of sheet that surrounds it and keeps it preserved.
So are we gonna spend the episode getting this dude's memories back?
Maybe so, or maybe we're gonna get a big history lesson about witches in like the early 18th century or something.
He lacked a hat. There it is.
Now I can continue my search for One Piece.
Good luck, mate. I think you've got another few years to go.
Has anyone seen my brother? He owes me a shanty, damn it!
Okay, so maybe it's not as important as I thought?
Possibly. Although I can't help but feel there's going to be consequences for this later on.
What consequences for raising the dead, do you think?
I'm not sure if raising the dead is quite right. Animating the dead is probably more accurate. If you're bringing back the dead, he would literally be entirely human.
And it wasn't, the dead, it was a dead.
Yeah, there's all sorts of technicalities when it comes to necromancy that you have to be aware of.
Deadus begonus!
Deadus stay Deadus! He's a slippery one.
Magical battery. Oh god, this is why we charge these before we leave.
Oh no, maybe that's how they find out if they've been using magic. They check the batteries on their wands.
Oh shit, good call, Vogue.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Because don't forget, when they're away from the school and the magical stone that, powers them up in the vicinity of it, it just slowly drains and drains.
Exactly. And they can't charge it either, so they can't just sort of like make a cover and like charge it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's go into town before anyone else gets shanghaied or whatever it is pirates do.
I mean, if you're a dead guy in this universe, what would be the first thing you would do? I mean, other than going out and buy a new copy, buy the newest edition of Nightfall.
Which one of you killed my dad? I've gotta know.
You can't hurt Ness. He's an enduring child.
First of all, it's not a man. Second of all, it's a child.
I know he's meant to be a pirate, but the attire seems very similar to that of a nutcracker, except for the hat.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I think you'll just be expelled. Hell is a bit much.
I agree that revenge is an important character trait, but there's a time and place for it.
It's okay, we are putting on a play. There we go. Quick thinking, Echo. This is silly.
She's doing a very good job of laying this on, I have to admit.
Well, she's a natural showwoman. Look who her idol is, Shiny Chariot.
Fucking hell, Susie. With this much scratch, we could buy a new battery. Oh shit, the Popo are coming!
Sorry, you can't search through garbage without a permit. Didn't realise this was the UK. We'll get you the licence right away, sir.
But this isn't actually happening, you see.
It's all a dream. Or was it? Don't try and shib the police with their non-magical rods.
It's a good thing this wasn't, like, taken up by 4 kids, otherwise they'd just literally be pointing their fingers at them.
That was so fucking bad. Oh my god.
Oh, I know, right? It's just, sometimes you just gotta let it go, and in that occasion they just tried to cover it up, and it just ended up not working at all.
And I give you a worse one than that. It was the One Piece edit, where instead of like a gun or whatever, I think, not a blunderbuss, the short one, it was like a little hammer thing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it just seems incredibly bizarre what exactly 4Kids were thinking they were achieving by doing this.
Yeah, standards and practices, who knows?
Maybe so.
He's having a good old time in the pub, like a pirate.
Exactly, the drunkards don't care, they'll probably forget this the next day.
Surprised Susie's allowed at the bar, honestly.
This guy senses a strong kinship.
I feel like I know the pirate dude's voice.
It does sound very similar. It kind of reminds me of Frankie's voice actor from One Piece. Like, it's the way that he rolls some of his letters.
It's alright, he's armless.
Very good. Look, he's going in that direction.
Well, at least it's useful. Insert death metal here. You know, Susie. Time and a place. That which is already dead cannot die. It's fine. I'm in here. Open the door first.
I am now at this point reminded of the young ones when Vivian's heads got taken up by sticking his head outside the train. Took your time, you bastard! I love what they do with the visuals in this anime. It's just like, sometimes it's just really, really subtle, but then it's just like, hey, I'm covered in green stuff, now I'm not. And like, there's still the green after image almost is there for about half a second.
Oh god, are we gonna get precious lore?
I'm not sure entirely what's wrong with that dude's face, though.
Yeah, well, he's an NPC.
I think he suffered from background characteritis.
Haven't seen this dude in a while.
I know you tried to steal the broom last time, but look, as long as you don't do anything stupid, I'll let you continue to shop here.
The golden age of magic, 200 years ago.
The golden era, if you will.
Yeah, well, as we established last time, Akko doesn't really care for magical history.
She cares very much about the former part, not so much about the latter.
Huh.
Look, if that asshole comes back to life and starts asking about my whereabouts, just tell him I've gone out of country.
Is he the dude in the picture? That's what I'm getting the feeling of right now.
Well, the mustache profile kinda matches. And of course there's a hat as well. Uniform's slightly different, but that could just be down to he wasn't like part of the military at that point.
You gonna pay for that portrait, or...?
And you thought Sonic was fast, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that he's the dude he's talking about throughout the episode.
It would make perfect sense.
Oh, right next to the real deal.
I wonder if she knows, like the headmistress. I think if there was one other person that would know, it would be her.
Yeah.
Because she has sort of like that level of airheadedness as well that she would never really give it away. Could even be right in front of you, hint hint, nudge nudge.
Oh, hang on. Is Miranda the headmistress?
It may well be. I can't remember her first name, so it is a distinct possibility. The possibilities of where this is going are very interesting.
It's only turned from like a wacky non sequitur of an episode to something that's probably going to make me cry. And if you think about it, his age matches because the headmistress is already pretty old.
Yeah, and obviously he's deceased and pretty much a skeleton. Jesus Christ.
Only vibrations can help me with this amnesia.
He's trying to make up a new drum and bass track by hitting the bell.
Told you.
Yes! We solved the mystery before they did.
The staff! It is her!
Yep. It all fits together. Man, we are good at this. And I went and died. Because I'm a failure.
Thank you, Susie. We're having a heartfelt moment here. God, are they actually going to meet? That will be weird.
There has to be some closure here. I mean, problem is though, how are they going to sneak him into Luna Nova without causing any alarm?
I don't know, but we'll see.
I am familiar with this fairground ride.
And away we go.
How are they going to explain that one? I don't think they could use the whole it's an act thing.
Nah, mate. I am magic personified. Interesting.
Bong, bong, bong. We get the idea.
It is 3 bongs to the hour. So, girls, you have fun? You have fun embarrassing mommy?
Headmistress, we found your dad. Oh no, the feels are coming.
Ah!
Brace yourself. Will she know? Did you just go, who are you?
Was this the mother's tree? Oh, the grave, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, she made something of herself.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't really get much better than the headmistress at a school literally filled with witches.
Is she gonna send him back herself?
Well, she probably would have got the bell back. Or maybe not, maybe she'll just use the standard one and just keep it in the bell from now on. Alright, that's kinda neat.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh no!
for all the tomfoolery they get up to, perhaps against what they really ought to be doing, I mean, they do have this strange habit of doing the best things sometimes. Are you gonna add more foliage to the tree? Maybe another sapling? Oh no, it's the silhouettes of them. Oh, that's cute as fuck, yo.
Damn, kawaii!
Oh, damn it! They're making it even better. That was very good.
Yeah.
But this heartfelt moment is probably going to be quickly derailed by Professor McGonagall yelling at them, "You're gonna do laundry for 3 months!"
Jesus, Susie, way to ruin the moment. Brought my father back to life, and while that's cool and I appreciate it, you're grounded. 10,000 points to Gryffindor. Oh, was that it?
I get the feeling there's a lot of brooms. Don't save that, you'll just add more!
And that's why she's the headmistress, because she's fair.
Stern but fair. It's the Keyblade graveyard, but with brooms instead.
And Xehanort's like, I've been here since I was little. This place is chock full of them.
In before that guy was actually Xehanort. I was the first broom wielder.
Akko, you can't use magic for everything now, so...
Susie's got the right idea. See, this is the sort of thing you'd wish you had Constance for. She'd probably come up with some automated broom repair machine or something.
Oh god, I just want to put the whole world in a cauldron.
Look, Susie, I've already told you, you've already done that. You had your chance to have your magical world filled with mushrooms, and all it caused was trouble.
You've had your episode, go sit down.
Sit down and shut up.
So yeah, how do we feel about that episode, Rob?
Honestly, I think that might be one of my favourite episodes so far. It had the right mix of just them getting up to no good, the tomfoolery and the wacky chase sequence with the pirate dude, and then have it all linked to the headmistress and all the items that they were giving into the cauldron. Yeah, I really do think that's probably one of my favourite episodes. It had just the right mix of fun and heartfeltness. If that's even a word.
It's fine. If it's not, we'll pretend it is until someone calls it out on it. It was fun, it had substance, it had feels, as it were. Yeah, that was a really good episode. I really like the last one. This one I feel... It started slow. I wasn't really sure I was feeling it, but as the clues started to like drop into place, I felt like the episode started to get better and better.
Exactly. I think that's partly why I quite liked it, as far as now naming it my new favourite episode. It's just that it seemed very unassuming at first, and then it all came together, and it was just like mind-blowing, just like, oh yes, this guy is like the dad of the headmistress, and like her wand is the bell that was in the place that we were at earlier, and then it all comes together really, really nicely.
Didn't notice any changes in the ED, so I guess we're just going to move straight on to episode 10 here.
Alright, looks like it.
Get the shiz loaded up. Right, that's me loaded in. Any last words, Vogue, before I destroy you and then press the play button?
Tell my wife I said hello.
Nice, are you ready, mate?
I'm ready.
Alright, episode 10 of Little Witch Academia, the last one of today's session in 3, 2, 1. Don't really have any expectations for this one. Just thrill me, surprise me, show me magic. Ah, already I am satisfied. It's Beedrill!
A love bee, no less. Oh, I think I've seen, like, a clip or two of this episode.
That's fine. Like, you go on the internet long enough, and you're bound to see, like, especially, like, memeable stuff from time to time.
I won't spoil anything just because it may already allude to what's going to happen, but I'm going to be very excited for when the clip happens. I've seen it in the dub, though.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how it holds up in the sub version. I imagine just as well.
Oh, these are, Diana's friends, aren't they?
Well, henchmen, lackeys, whatever you want to call them.
It's Crab and Goyle.
Oh, Lord Andrew's making a comeback.
Oh, nice. Yep, this was me. God, he turned into a donkey, I was a rabbit. He had to be there.
That was a pretty good episode, too.
Yeah, that one was... It was slow. It was slow, but I enjoyed it when all was said and done.
Not looking half bad, Diana.
Fly as fuck. I love the contrast between Diana looking like this and Akko in a school uniform smeared with, like, ice cream on her face.
It's like a full-on Prince and the Pauper thing going on. I love it. I mean, when you're in the college life, you always have to go by the creed of party now and study later. Otherwise, you'll burn yourself out with all the studying, and you'll party super hard and just annoy everyone.
You're only getting in because you're Diana's friends.
I know, I feel like they maybe have some of their own merits that we haven't seen yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were entirely right about that. Don't flit around so much, you're gonna drop your ice cream, it's already defying physics as it is.
Oh, don't worry, they'll save it for a pre-OP joke or whatever.
Like, was this gelato just, like, blended with glue or something? Oh, wait, never mind. Physics finally caught up.
Well, they have Akko being doused in different coloured liquids, it's weird.
I know, right? I'm thinking like they're trying to make a thing out of this.
Right, so what are you expecting from this, mate? We have Andrew, he's obviously going to make an appearance. We have a royal ball and what, do you think there'll be a Cinderella type situation?
Possibly, but like I said, I already know like one of the major things that's going to happen in this episode thanks to the clips, one of the clips I caught.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to reveal anything, but I have expectations. I know they will be matched, but I'm interested to know if there'll be something else, maybe either overlaying or underlaying, that I perhaps didn't get to see.
Okay, you mean underlying?
Underlying, yes.
See, sometimes I will call you out. But only when it's convenient for me and it's most funny.
It's only fair. You can only let me get away with so much.
Yes, and hopefully that works vice versa as well.
Yes, it does. Except I'm a lot more oblivious at catching that sort of thing.
Still no signs of an OP, but as we discussed, it'll probably be episode 13, if any.
Yeah, well, probably not this batch, but the next batch, but the batch after.
Yeah. That's not confusing at all, by the way. My brain didn't shut down just thinking of it. Alright, here we go. Time to spruce ourselves up. He says sitting here in an N64 t-shirt that his mum got him for Christmas. 30 years old, guys.
Yes, I'm picturing the theme of this episode is going to be Beedrill uses a tract on everyone.
Yeah, don't rope us into this, Akko.
I'm getting a real big comic book guy vibe. Yes, you may have the magic dress, but it is way out of your pay grade.
Behold, the ultimate magical bug!
Excuse me, if that came from a 1980s edition Barbie doll, it is at least $100.
Memories of the previous episode. Told ya!
It's a mother box. Don't use it, otherwise you'll bring Darkseid into this dimension.
Darkseid would wish to dance with Andrew. The anti-life of the party equation. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we just actually bought this box to put our pumpkin on there. We thought it was pretty rocking and we wanted somewhere nice to put it.
Why isn't it working?
I will stare at it intently. Behold, pumpkin dress!
There you go. Well, it's a bicycle built for free, so 2 hours, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, at least Cinderella got until midnight.
Is this the economy version of the Cinderella spell?
Yeah, they had to downgrade since, you know, they had to pay insurance premiums from the last time it happened.
Alright, that's a very poorly drawn car back there.
Maybe it was a Volvo.
Nice, very good.
This can't turn out good. Oh, it's gonna be a giant squirrel, isn't it?
Hello, party of three.
And one gigantic fucking squirrel.
Oh, it was just a distraction, okay. Because they don't have invitations, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, they have the dresses, but, like, Susie looks like she just came straight out of an anime convention.
Very vampire set of themes going on with her in this set of episodes.
Well, I suppose it kind of makes sense. She does have a penchant for the dark arts, so to speak.
Oh, here comes love interest.
It's the Andrew, it's the Andrew, it's the Andrew.
Over there. So he's the top at the Appleton Academy, and Diana's the top at Luna Nova. Okay. They would produce marvelous heirs, but he's not interested in Diana. And I don't think Diana's interested in him, honestly.
Yeah, I get the feeling it's mutual in terms of their... But, you know, they'll interact just for the sake of, frivolity and all that.
There's this guy on the left, oh, right, sorry, I got my left and right mixed up. He looks like he came out of Space Dandy.
His face looks very much like Lupin's as well.
I was gonna say, actually, yeah.
This honestly reminds me of sort of like a Persona 5 posse. Like, Andrew's the main character, and the other guy is, like, Ryosuke.
I'll get Persona 5 if it comes out on Switch. I just prefer to play stuff on handheld for the most part. I will make an exception for Kingdom Hearts 3, goddammit.
And that is the only exception.
Oh, you love him, Akko. Shut up and stop eating cake. Unless he's into that. I don't know. They eat cake. I admire a girl who can shove a whole slice of cake in her mouth at once. How did that slut get in here?
Well, she has the laugh down at the very least. She'll blend in perfectly.
She didn't do the thing where, like, your wrist is adjacent to your chin, and you're like, ho 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 ho. Don't tell him about the giant squirrel. Don't say you snuck in. There are other witches in your presence, you know. There's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you.
Release the bee!
Here we go, not Jiff.
Call me low tier in Gen 1, why don't ya?
You motherfucker. Oh, that's a shame, because here we go. Was he going to fall in love with the first person he looks at?
I think that's what they're going with.
Oh god. It's rewrite, oh my god!
Oh god, it's an entirely different anime!
It's like fucking shoujo now or something.
Yeah, the art style does remind me of a bit of Sailor Moon.
Akko, my lady. God almighty. Here we go, Volk.
I thought he was going to turn on the smooth, but he is fully submitting.
Oh no. Beats off to cause more mischief. Oh, fuck you, Susie.
Don't you pin this on me!
I'll dream about you dying later. For now, let's stop the bee.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
I don't know, but she seems a bit off in that art style, I have to be entirely honest.
They all are better in my eyes than their original art style. See, the nerdy one gets everyone. It's the Velma principle.
Precisely. You cannot argue with it.
Oh God, Andrew, please. I'm trying to go through this episode without having an aneurysm. Oh Jesus, he did the thing.
He did the thing. At least he didn't T-pose.
How old are these kids anyway?
I'm not sure what their age is supposed to be. Let me see if I can find out. Hold on a second. Let me just get the old Google open.
Thank you.
Little Witch Akko age. Let me see. Atsuko Kagari. Here we go. Uh, 16.
There you go. Well, sort of legal in Japan at least, but I'm not sure if this is actually set in Japan.
I think it's meant to be set kind of in, like, a fictional England type scenario.
Okay, definitely not then. Actually...
Because Andrew is meant to be, like, British, or English, rather. Although his age isn't listed, he's simply put as his status alive.
Okay, that tells me everything I need to know.
Well, I mean, it's good to know, because I guess we know he'll still be alive by the end of this.
Oh God, here we go. Is it actually gonna get Diana? Chew. Oh no!
Yep, this is starting to metamorphosize into the clip I watched.
Her voice went down like several octaves.
Oh, I don't declare, I got the vapors!
Susie, bless you, but fuck you at the same time.
She acts like she don't care, but she's loving every second of this.
Furthermore, you profess to want to bang one on the dance floor. That's just not on, son. Okay, so he's old-fashioned, is Andrew's dad.
Yeah. He's very much old money, old blood, whatever you want to call it.
Look, Dad, Let's Playing will take off. My channel has at least 100 subs. You need to believe in me for once.
Look, I got on the front page of Reddit. Yes, that was once. Your 15 minutes of fame are over, lad.
Nah, I refuse.
No, it's not true. Say it ain't so. It's alright, I've already reached the peak of my YouTubing internet career.
Jesus.
That Smash Ultimate clip is going to be the most views I'll end up getting on a video ever.
Oh, quite a little bit close to home there. Want to remove this witch? Alright. Is he still under the spell? I'm unclear.
I don't know. I mean, he's not acting ridiculously lovey-dovey at the moment, so maybe it's worn off a little bit?
I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream.
I will be the mafia boss. I'm not even all that smart.
Huh, that's kinda rad.
I like the sort of water effects that were going on there temporarily.
She's totally gonna, like, cock this up and fall in the fan, isn't she?
And he's gonna fall in with her. And then they're gonna stare at each other longingly for a few seconds. And then Diana's gonna come by and just like, "Get your hands off my woman!"
Jesus.
So I think that's like the first time we've seen her like actually embarrassed. Well, I mean, she's already holding the perfect weapon. She's got what is essentially a fly swatter.
Yeah, I think it's already worn off.
Yeah, like I said, I get the feeling the extreme effects of it are gone at least. Whether there's lingering aftertones, I'm not sure.
Who let the commoner on the keys?
Look, that's not how you play Flight of the Bumblebee, okay?
I'll break your neck with my bare hands! Well, that went swimmingly. Did someone die? Oh, okay. There was a bee in the room.
A highly dangerous bee.
This is me whenever a bumblebee flies through my window. Everything stops.
Is he actually going to play Flight of the Bumblebee now?
Please enjoy this as she crushes this insect to death.
Oh, he's going to do it! I called it! Oh, yes, I'm so into this. I didn't think they'd actually do it, though. This is rad as fuck. I'm loving the theatrics of this.
So witches do have a use after all.
This is Sonic Adventure 2, Arco, clearly.
No, we can't be having any of that. Oh my god.
Not again!
Oh no, she got double strength.
Oh,
Bitch, you gorgeous. Oh no.
We're going really heavy to the bitchiness of this one. That was a bit weird. Did she, like, perform the sending on it at the same time and return it to the life flow or whatever the hell it's called?
The live stream. The far plane.
Live stream to 7. Far plane is what it is.
It's over, miss.
I am now strictly business as usual.
Anything I said was under the duress of being hypnotized. It's time for you to leave. Oh no. You're a pleb again.
At least she got the uniform back, and it's not like a case of she was just left without anything.
Aww. Oh no! Lot is precious, must protect!
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
It's just like, girl, I know you are vain, but this is ridiculous.
This has been a interesting night for all involved, I think. Of course he's fucking reading 1984.
I was just about to say. It's like what I've been saying, it's just the amount of references in this thing is astounding.
No, she's not really my speed.
Well, at least Locke caught the attention of someone without the use of the B. You know, that's quite nice. That'll help his self-confidence.
See, he can respect his father's, like, business expertise and statesmanship, but he doesn't have to agree with everything he says. Don't be ridiculous. We still have at least 15 episodes left.
Oh, you refused? Come on, girl!
Okay, she has principles.
Ah, she's doing the sensible thing. Alright, that's fair enough.
Good one, Susie.
I like how they're having the typical girl talks now. But then again, with the theme of the episode, it makes perfect sense.
You deserve this, Akko. You're the one who caused it in the first place.
Well, to be fair, Susie was the trigger, but then again, Akko was the one that planted the idea.
Susie was the studio trigger, if you will?
Oh, no.
Okay. That was fun. I don't know if that was my favourite of the three. I'd put that at, like, number 2. The skeleton one was 1, and the mushroom one was 3rd, but all 3 of these were really fun.
I very much agree. I would probably put this one as a solid 2nd as well. Like, between this one and the last one, I think they could probably be almost tied, in a way.
Yeah. I suppose it's, like, you rate it how you feel at the time, so it could change.
I feel like there was lighter, heartfelt parts with, Lot, like, thinking that, yeah, there's no one that was interested in me, and then, was it Kevin coming along and saying, well, actually... That was quite nice. I quite liked that part.
Yeah.
But like I said, it wasn't as hardcore heartfelt as with the headmistress and her dad.
Yeah, for sure. I'm keeping my eye on things. I don't think Skeleton Dad is going to appear.
I think if it was going to appear, it would have been last episode, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm not noticing anything different.
I do like as we're going along, these 3 are becoming more tight-knit, and so they can, like, play jokes on each other and whatnot, and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's an evolving friendship.
Yeah, for sure.
You know when you can rip the piss out of someone, you know you got a solid friendship going.
Yeah. To a certain extent, anyway.
Exactly. I mean, you don't want to do it too hardcore.
No, you don't. So I'm just going to cancel that 3 o'clock push Volk down the stairs via telekinesis.
You wish you had telekinetic powers.
Oh god, I do. I really do. Alright, that was episodes 8 to 10 of Little Witch Academia, commissioned by Rose. Thank you very much, Rose, for the ongoing support. And, yeah, super, super solid, if not really good, series of episodes there. I was pleased with all of those.
Yeah, I think it might be my favourite batch so far, but definitely the one with the skeletons is probably my favourite so far, since I felt it had the complete package when it was very much looking like it wasn't going to.
Oh yeah, for sure. We do have episodes 11 to 13 coming up, but that will be for another time. So if you want your own Patreon TV comms, you can have up to an hour for the prices you can find on the website. There's a tier specifically for TV comms, or you can get a quick look on a game of your choice and an hour of TV comms as well. So consider doing that if you want to help support HFC. Every penny helps to pay the co-coms and myself for their and my time, and helps us get new equipment and just basically provide you guys with ongoing entertainment and whatnot. So please consider that if you would like to support us. See you next time for another round of HFC TV comms. Bye bye.
See you later.